Re-entering the workforce after an injury can be hard, but when that injury is to your brain, it can be more complex, which is why the Cridge Center for Family has created an opportunity for brain injury survivors to go back to work in a flexible and understanding way. Here's Mackenzie Reid.
Nestled in the Cedar Hill Rec Center is a small cafe. Like others, it serves coffee, soup, and baked goods, but for some in the community, it brings much more.
Offering an opportunity for survivors of brain injury to gain some employment readiness skills, get back into the workforce in an accommodated and flexible and safe setting.
The Second Chance Cafe, operated by the Cridge Center for Family, employs brain injury survivors, allowing them to reintegrate into the workforce at their own pace.
We know that a lot of times survivors, it's a challenge to get back into the workforce, and not only for some to get back to what they were doing, but for others to find something completely different and something that highlights their strengths and provides an opportunity to keep learning and try something new as well.
While many correlate brain injuries with sports, the BC Brain Injury Association says there are many ways people can get injured.
We're looking at strokes, aneurysms, tumors, near-death drownings, car crashes, falls for seniors.
Adding while stats say there are 1.6 million Canadians living with a brain injury, that number is drastically higher as overdose and intimate partner survivors are slowly being added to the list.
For every one NHL player who suffered a concussion in the game of hockey, 7,000 Canadian women have sustained the same type of brain injury from intimate partner violence.
Brain injuries can bring various symptoms like memory loss, problems emotionally regulating, hearing and vision loss, and many more. Those effects can also be temporary, permanent, or fluctuate over time, which can be very overwhelming for survivors looking for work after recovery.
Coming from just doing nothing and being in the hospital and then having to come back to work, it was a little bit nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure if I would be able to do it.
Edwin suffered a brain injury after an overdose 6 years ago. He says the cafe has strategies to help him relearn how to operate in the workforce by being flexible with shift hours and checking in on him constantly.
We also love having volunteers as part of our team. Just somebody who can walk alongside the survivor if there's particular tasks that are difficult or reminders that are needed in order to do that same task again.
There's always support here, and yeah, there's volunteers, lots of volunteers, and everybody's really friendly and happy to be here, so I'll keep coming here.
All the money spent at the cafe goes right back into operations and employee wages.
We would love to have people here. We would love to have you do a meeting here, bring your friends down here, come be a part of the community.
Way we go.
Here we go.
And we have a happy update to a Vital People story from last year. Victoria Grandmothers for Africa raised a record-breaking $287,000 in 2025 for the Stephen Lewis Foundation. The money helps African grandmothers and community groups combat the HIV and AIDS pandemic. The Victoria Grandmothers have now raised a staggering $2.5 million. Those funds are needed more now than ever due to the Trump government's U.S. aid cuts.
Vital People is brought to you in part by the Victoria Foundation.